Hello and welcome to Study with Sri. Here I am discussing Indian polity by M. Lakshmikant. Today's topic is Presiding Officer of Parliament, that is, Presiding Officer of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Presiding Officer of Parliament. Each House of Parliament, means Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, has its own presiding officer. There is a speaker and deputy speaker for Lok Sabha. Lok Sabha में कौन है? Speaker and deputy speaker. And Rajya Sabha में chairman and deputy chairman. And a panel of chairperson for Lok Sabha and a panel of vice chairperson for Rajya Sabha is also appointed. Here speaker of Lok Sabha. So speaker elect होते हैं लोक सभा का फर्स्ट सिटिंग के बाद. मतलब लोकसभा जब कंस्टिट्यूट होता है न्यूली, देन लोकसभा में जितना मेंबर है उनमें से ही स्पीकर इलेक्ट होते हैं. Whenever the office of speaker falls vacant, the Lok Sabha elects another member to fill the vacancy. जब स्पीकर का ऑफिस वैकेंट हो जाता है, लोकसभा इलेक्ट करते हैं न्यू मेंबर टू फिल द वैकेंसी. Date of election of the speaker is fixed by president. Okay, so date of election of speaker is fixed by president. Very important. Usually speaker remains in office during the life of Lok Sabha. However, he has to vacate his office earlier in any of the following three cases. Basically speaker remains in office during the life of Lok Sabha. Lok Sabha जितना दिन रहता है, बट स्पीकर कभी कभी वैकेट करना होता है स्पीकर को ऑफिस फॉलोइंग थ्री केसेस में. फर्स्ट इज इफ ही सीजेस टू बी ए मेंबर ऑफ लोक सभा. अगर उनको सीस्ट कर दिया गया टू मेंबर ऑफ लोक सभा. If he resigns by writing to the deputy speaker, very important, speaker gives resignation letter to the deputy speaker. If he is removed by resolution passed by a majority of all then members of Lok Sabha, and if speaker is removed by a resolution कौन पास करता है? By a majority of all the then members of Lok Sabha. मतलब लोक सभा में जितना मेंबर प्रेजेंट है वो अगर रेजोल्यूशन पास कर दे, ठीक है, तो वो रिमूव हो जाते हैं. सच ए रेजोल्यूशन कैन बी मूव्ड ओनली आफ्टर गिविंग 14 days एडवांस नोटिस. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. 14 days का एडवांस नोटिस के बाद वो रेजोल्यूशन मूव होता है. ठीक है. नाउ व्हेन a resolution for removal of speaker is under consideration of the house, he cannot preside at the sitting of the house though he may be present. So speaker is presiding officer, but जब उनका resolution move होता है तब speaker preside नहीं करते हैं. However, he can speak and take part of the proceeding of the house at such a time. ओके वो बोल सकते हैं एंड टेक पार्ट कर सकते हैं इन प्रोसीडिंग ऑफ द हाउस एट सच टाइम एंड वोट इन फर्स्ट इंस्टेंस. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट स्पीकर बेसिकली फर्स्ट इंस्टेंस में वोट नहीं करते हैं. उनके पास कास्टिंग वोट रहता है. टाई होने से कास्टिंग वोट में जिनको वो कास्टिंग वोट देंगे वही जीतेगा टाई होने पे, इन केस ऑफ टाई. बट रिमूवल टाइम में स्पीकर के पास क्या होता है? फर्स्ट इंस्टेंस में स्पीकर वोट दे सकते हैं. ठीक है. दो नॉट इन केस ऑफ एन इक्वलिटी ऑफ वोट्स. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. दो नॉट इन केस ऑफ एन इक्वलिटी ऑफ वोट्स. इट शुड बी नोटेड हियर दैट व्हेनेवर द लोकसभा इज डिसॉल्व, जब लोकसभा डिसॉल्व हो जाता है, स्पीकर डज नॉट वैकेट हिज ऑफिस एंड कंटिन्यूज टिल न्यूली इलेक्टेड लोकसभा मीट्स. ओके. जब लोकसभा डिसॉल्व हो जाता है, ठीक है, तब स्पीकर वैकेट नहीं करते हैं उनका पोस्ट, कंटिन्यू होता है टिल द न्यूली इलेक्टेड लोकसभा मीट्स. ओके. रोल, पावर्स एंड फंक्शन. The speaker is the head of the Lok Sabha. Very important. Speaker is the head of the Lok Sabha and its representative. He is the guardian of power and privileges of members. Okay. So who is the head of the Lok Sabha? Speaker. And speaker is the guardian of powers and privileges of the members, the house as a whole and its committee. He is the principal spokesman of the house and his decision in all parliamentary matter is final. So speaker is the primary spokesman, प्रिंसिपल स्पोक्समैन ऑफ द हाउस. ओके. एंड स्पीकर का जो डिसीजन होता है इन ऑल पार्लियामेंट्री मैटर इज फाइनल होता है. ठीक है. ही इज दस मच मोर दैन मेयरली द प्रिसाइडिंग ऑफिसर ऑफ लोक सभा. In this case, he is vested with vast, varied and vital responsibilities and enjoys great honor, high dignity and supreme authority within the house. The Speaker of Lok Sabha derives his powers and duties from three sources. तीन सोर्स से स्पीकर को पावर मिलता है एंड ड्यूटी. फर्स्ट इज कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया मिलेगा एंड रूल ऑफ प्रोसीड्यूर एंड कंडक्ट ऑफ बिजनेस ऑफ लोकसभा एंड द पार्लियामेंट्री कन्वेंशन. सो 3 सोर्स क्या क्या है? फर्स्ट इज कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, सेकंड इज रूल ऑफ प्रोसीड्यूर एंड कंट्रोल ऑफ कंडक्ट ऑफ बिजनेस लोकसभा एंड पार्लियामेंट्री कॉन्ट्रवेंशन. Parliamentary contravention में residuary powers that are unwritten and unspecified in the rules. Altogether he has the following powers and duties. So speaker का duty and power क्या है? First is he maintains order and decorum in the house for conducting its business, regulating its proceeding. Okay, so speaker maintain करते हैं ऑर्डर एंड डेकोरम ऑफ द हाउस का एक डेकोरम रहता है, राइट. सो ऑर्डर एंड डेकोरम मेंटेन करते हैं स्पीकर फॉर कंडक्टिंग इट्स बिजनेस एंड रेगुलेटिंग इट्स प्रोसीडिंग. This is primary responsibility and he has final power in this regard. He is the final interpreter of the provision, the Constitution of India, the rules of procedure and conduct of business in Lok Sabha and the parliamentary precedents within the house. So speaker is the final interpreter of the provision of Constitution of India. So if question arises, who is final interpreter or final interpreter of Constitution of India? Answer is speaker. Who is the final interpreter of rules of procedures and conduct of business of Lok Sabha and the parliamentary precedents? Speaker. ठीक है. He adjourns the house or suspend the meeting in absence of the quorum. Quorum क्या होता है? Quorum एक minimum number है जो present रहना जरूरी है to constitute a meeting. So mainly quorum basically 1/10 of the total strength of the house होता है. ठीक है. मिनिमम कितना जन प्रेजेंट होने से मीटिंग कंस्टिट्यूट होगा. सो द क्वरम कंस्टिट्यूट ए मीटिंग ऑफ द हाउस इज 1/10 ऑफ द टोटल स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ द हाउस. ही डज नॉट वोट इन फर्स्ट इंस्टेंस. फर्स्ट इंस्टेंस में स्पीकर वोट नहीं करते हैं. ही कैन एक्सरसाइज अ कास्टिंग वोट इन केस ऑफ ए टाई. स्पीकर के पास क्या होता है? कास्टिंग वोट होता है, राइट. फर्स्ट इंस्टेंस में स्पीकर कब वोट करते हैं? रिमूवल के टाइम में. And in other words, only when the house is divided equally on any question, the speaker is entitled to vote. Such vote is called as casting vote and its purpose is to resolve a deadlock. Suppose एक deadlock arise हुआ, tie हो गया और हाउस डिवाइड हो गया इक्वली ऑन एनी क्वेश्चन, तब क्या होगा? स्पीकर के पास कास्टिंग वोट रहेगा. ठीक है. नाउ ही प्रिसाइड्स ओवर ए जॉइंट सिटिंग ऑफ द टू हाउसेस ऑफ पार्लियामेंट. जब जॉइंट सिटिंग होगा लोकसभा एंड राज्यसभा का, तब प्रिसाइड कौन करेंगे? स्पीकर. एंड बुलाएंगे कौन? प्रेसिडेंट. एंड सच ए सिटिंग इज समन्ड बाय द प्रेसिडेंट टू सेटल ए डेडलॉक बिटवीन द टू हाउसेस ऑन ए बिल. एंड अमेंडमेंट बिल का जॉइंट सिटिंग नहीं होता है. ठीक है. ही कैन अलाउ ए सीक्रेट सिटिंग ऑफ द हाउस एट रिक्वेस्ट ऑफ द लीडर ऑफ द हाउस. लीडर ऑफ द हाउस कौन होता है? बेसिकली प्राइम मिनिस्टर होता है. और प्राइम मिनिस्टर जिनको नॉमिनेट करते हैं वो भी हो सकता है. ठीक है. सो लीडर ऑफ द हाउस लोकसभा में होता है. So he can allow a secret sitting of the house at request of leader of the house. If prime minister or anyone who is leader of the house, he request for a secret sitting, then speaker can allow it. ठीक है. When the house sits in secret and no stranger can present in the chamber, lobby, galleries except with permission of the speaker. Speaker का permission चाहिए. ठीक है. And speaker ही allow करेंगे secret sitting. Now he decides whether a bill is moneyable or not and his decision on this question is final. ये बहुत important point है कि कोई भी bill moneyable है कि नहीं, ये decide कौन करते हैं? Speaker. When a money bill is transmitted to Rajya Sabha for recommendation, we know that राज्य सभा का मनी बिल में उतना ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंस नहीं है, क्योंकि राज्यसभा बस रिकमेंडेशन दे सकते हैं. उनको एक्सेप्ट करना ना करना ये पूरा लोकसभा के हाथ में है, राइट. So transmitted to Rajya Sabha for recommendation and presented to President for assent. The Speaker endorses on the bills his certificate that it is a money bill. So Speaker ही decide करेंगे कौन सा money bill है. ठीक है. He decides the question of disqualification of a member of लोक सभा. एक लोकसभा में कोई मेंबर का डिस्क्वालिफिकेशन होगा, ये भी डिसाइड करेंगे स्पीकर. अराइजिंग ऑन द ग्राउंड ऑफ डिफेक्शन अंडर प्रोविजन ऑफ द 10th शेड्यूल. वी नो दैट 10th शेड्यूल के अंदर क्या है ना, डिफेक्शन लॉ है कि कौन सा बेसिस में कोई मेंबर हाउस का मेंबर से डिस्क्वालीफाई हो जाएंगे. ठीक है. 1992 में सुप्रीम कोर्ट रूल दैट द डिसीजन ऑफ द स्पीकर इन दिस रिगार्ड सब्जेक्ट टू जुडिशियल रिव्यू. ये हुआ था क्योटो हॉलैंड केस में. दैट 1992 में ना सुप्रीम कोर्ट रूल किए थे कि ये जो डिसीजन है कोई मेंबर मतलब डिस्क्वालीफाई होगा कि नहीं होगा, स्पीकर का जो डिसीजन है, दिस इज रिगार्ड टू सब्जेक्ट टू जुडिशियल रिव्यू, ये जुडिशियल रिव्यू में भी जा सकता है. ही एक्ट्स एज एक्स ऑफिशियो चेयरमैन ऑफ इंडियन पार्लियामेंट्री ग्रुप which is a link between Parliament of India and various Parliament of the world. Very very important. Parliamentary group क्या है? Parliamentary group एक link है between the Parliament of India and various parliaments of the world. He also acts as ex officio chairman of the Conference of Presiding Officer of legislative bodies in the country. He appoints the chairman of all the parliamentary committees of Lok Sabha and supervise their functioning. So ठीक है? So speaker appoint करते हैं chairman of all the parliamentary committee. पार्लियामेंट्री कमेटी का जितना भी चेयरमैन है स्पीकर अपॉइंट करते हैं एंड ही हिमसेल्फ इज द चेयरमैन ऑफ द बिजनेस एडवाइजरी कमेटी, द रूल्स कमेटी एंड द जनरल पर्पस कमेटी. ठीक है, एंड स्पीकर हिमसेल्फ इज द चेयरमैन ऑफ द बिजनेस एडवाइजरी कमेटी, रूल्स कमेटी एंड जनरल पर्पस कमेटी. Independence and impartiality. So, as the office of speaker is vested with great prestige and position and authority, independence and impartiality become its sine qua non. Sine qua non means essential. ठीक है? So, independence and impartiality is very essential. The following provision ensures the independence and impartiality of the office of speaker. First is, he is provided with the security of tenure. स्पीकर के पास सिक्योरिटी ऑफ टेन्योर होता है. ही कैन बी रिमूव्ड ओनली बाय ए रेजोल्यूशन पास्ड बाय ए लोकसभा by a special majority. Very very important. Speaker can be removed from his office by a resolution passed by Lok Sabha by a special majority. Majority of all the then member of the house and 2/3 majority, right? And not by an ordinary majority. Ordinary majority, a majority of members present and voting in the house. So this motion of the removal can be considered and discussed only when it has the support of at least 50 members. Removal का जो motion है that can be considered and discussed only when it has been supported at least 50 members. His salaries and allowances are fixed by the parliament. They are charged on consolidated fund of India and thus are not subject to annual vote of parliament. His work and conduct cannot be discussed and criticized in the Lok Sabha except on a substantive motion. Very very important. Speaker का जो work है and conduct cannot be discussed with a discussed and criticized in the Lok Sabha except on the substantive motion. His power of regulating procedure of conducting business or maintaining order in the house are not subject to the jurisdiction of the court. Very very important. स्पीकर का जो पावर है ऑफ रेगुलेटिंग प्रोसीड्योर और कॉन्डक्टिंग बिजनेस, प्रोसीड्योर रेगुलेट करने का एंड बिजनेस कॉन्डक्ट करने का एंड मेंटेनिंग ऑर्डर इन द हाउस आर नॉट सब्जेक्ट टू द जुरिस्डिक्शन ऑफ एनी कोर्ट. ही कैन नॉट वोट इन हिज फर्स्ट इंस्टेंस. अगेन स्पीकर फर्स्ट इंस्टेंस में वोट नहीं देते हैं. ही कैन ओनली एक्सरसाइज ए कास्टिंग वोट इन इवेंट ऑफ ए टाई. जब टाई हो जाता है स्पीकर के पास कास्टिंग वोट रहता है. कास्टिंग वोट इज अ वोट व्हेन टाई ऑकर्स, देन स्पीकर जिनको वोट करेंगे वही विन करेगा. ठीक है, दिस मेक्स द पोजीशन ऑफ स्पीकर इम्पार्शियल. ओके, नाउ ही इज गिवन अ वेरी हाई पोजीशन इन ऑर्डर ऑफ प्रेसिडेंस. ही इज placed at 7th rank along with Chief Justice of India. This means he has the higher rank than all cabinet ministers except Prime Minister and Deputy Prime Minister. Okay, so Speaker is given a very high position in order of precedence. He is placed with at 7th rank along with Chief Justice of India. This means he has a higher rank than all cabinet minister except Prime Minister and Deputy Prime Minister. Clear? Now Britain में Speaker is strictly non-party man. ओके, स्पीकर कोई पार्टी नहीं करते हैं ब्रिटेन में. देर इज अ कन्वेंशन दैट स्पीकर हैज टू रिजाइन फ्रॉम हिज पार्टी एंड रिमेन पॉलिटिकली न्यूट्रल. एक कन्वेंशन है दैट स्पीकर हैज टू रिजाइन फ्रॉम हिज पार्टी एंड रिमेन पॉलिटिकली न्यूट्रल. The healthy convention is not fully established in India, where Speaker does not resign from the membership of his party on his election to the exalted office. Again, ब्रिटेन में क्या होता है ना, स्पीकर स्ट्रिक्टली नॉन पार्टी मैन होता है. तो इम्पार्शियल मतलब जो पार्शियलिटी होता है वो स्पीकर नहीं कर पाते हैं, राइट, क्योंकि वो नॉन पार्टी मैन होता है. देयर इज अ कन्वेंशन दैट स्पीकर हैज टू रिजाइन फ्रॉम हिज पार्टी एंड रिमेन पॉलिटिकली न्यूट्रल. Okay, this healthy convention is not fully established in India, where Speaker does not resign from the membership of his party and on his election to the exalted office. इंडिया में ऐसा नहीं होता है, इंडिया में स्पीकर पार्टी से रिजाइन नहीं देते हैं. दिस हेल्दी कन्वेंशन इज नॉट फुल्ली एस्टेब्लिश इन इंडिया वेयर स्पीकर डज नॉट रिजाइन फ्रॉम द मेंबरशिप ऑफ हिज पार्टी ऑन हिज इलेक्शन टू द exalted office. Now here, Deputy Speaker of Lok Sabha. Like the Speaker, Deputy Speaker is also elected by the Lok Sabha itself amongst its member. Okay, Deputy Speaker का भी election होता है by the Lok Sabha itself from the amongst its member. He is elected after the election of the Speaker has taken place. Speaker का जो election है उनका date decide करते हैं President, right? Now ये जो date of election of the Deputy Speaker ये fixed होता है by the Speaker. स्पीकर का डेट ऑफ इलेक्शन डिसाइड करते हैं, फिक्स होता है प्रेसिडेंट के द्वारा एंड डिप्यूटी स्पीकर का स्पीकर के द्वारा. ठीक है. नाउ व्हेनेवर द ऑफिस ऑफ डिप्यूटी स्पीकर फॉल्स वैकेंट, जब भी डिप्यूटी स्पीकर का ऑफिस वैकेंट रहेगा, लोकसभा इलेक्ट्स अनदर मेंबर टू फिल द वैकेंसी. लाइक द स्पीकर, डिप्यूटी स्पीकर रिमेन्स इन ऑफिस यूजुअली ड्यूरिंग द लाइफ ऑफ लोकसभा. स्पीकर के जैसा डिप्यूटी स्पीकर भी रिमेन रहता है इन ऑफिस यूजुअली ड्यूरिंग द लाइफ ऑफ लोकसभा. हाउएवर ही मे वैकेट हिज ऑफिस अर्लियर इन एनी ऑफ द फॉलोइंग 3 केसेस. 3 केस है जहाँ पे डिप्यूटी स्पीकर का टर्म से पहले ही वो वैकेट कर देंगे ऑफिस को. ओके, लाइक स्पीकर, डिप्यूटी स्पीकर रिमेन्स इन ऑफिस यूजुअली ड्यूरिंग द लाइफ ऑफ लोकसभा. However, he may vacate his office earlier in any of the following 3 cases. So first is if he ceases to be member of Lok Sabha. Like Speaker, if he ceases to be member of Lok Sabha, if he resigns by writing to the Speaker. Speaker resignation देते हैं, resignation letter देते हैं Deputy Speaker के पास and Deputy Speaker Speaker के पास. ठीक है. If he is removed by a resolution passed by a majority of all then members of the Lok Sabha. Such a resolution can be moved only after 14 days advance notice. The Deputy Speaker performs the duties of Speaker's office when it is vacant. He also acts as Speaker when the latter means Speaker, is absent from sitting of the House. Okay? जब स्पीकर का ऑफिस वैकेंट रहता है, डिप्यूटी स्पीकर परफॉर्म्स द ड्यूटीज ऑफ स्पीकर. एंड जब स्पीकर एब्सेंट रहते हैं तब भी डिप्यूटी स्पीकर सिटिंग करते हैं हाउस में. इन बोथ केसेस ही एज्यूम्स ऑल द पावर ऑफ द स्पीकर्स. He also presides over the joint sitting of both houses of parliament in case of speaker is absent from such sitting. Okay, speaker का अगर absent रहते हैं speaker, then deputy speaker joint sitting को भी preside कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. It should be noted here that deputy speaker is not subordinate to the speaker. Very very important. Deputy speaker का subordinate नहीं है. He is directly responsible to the house. Deputy Speaker has one special privilege, that is whenever he is appointed as a member of parliamentary committee, he automatically becomes its chairman. Okay, जब भी पार्लियामेंट्री कमिटी का मेंबर हो जाते हैं डिप्यूटी स्पीकर, तब भी वो ऑटोमेटिकली चेयरमैन बन जाते हैं पार्लियामेंट्री कमिटी का. लाइक द स्पीकर, डिप्यूटी स्पीकर व्हाइल प्रिसाइडिंग ओवर द हाउस कैन नॉट वोट इन फर्स्ट इंस्टेंस. सेम एज स्पीकर भी फर्स्ट इंस्टेंस में वोट नहीं दे सकते, डिप्यूटी स्पीकर भी नहीं. He can only exercise a casting vote in case of a tie. Further, when a resolution for removal of deputy speaker is under consideration of house, he cannot preside the sitting of the house, though he may be present. When speaker presides over the house, the deputy speaker is like any other ordinary member of the house. Okay? स्पीकर अगर एब्सेंट रहेंगे तब भी डेप्यूटी स्पीकर आएंगे. ठीक है. स्पीकर का सीट अगर वैकेंट रहेगा तभी डेप्यूटी स्पीकर का रोल आएगा. ठीक है. Now otherwise he act as a ordinary member of the house. He can speak in the house, participate in its proceedings, vote on any question before the house. The deputy speaker is entitled to a regular salary. Allowances fixed by the parliament charged on consolidated fund of India. Up to 10th Lok Sabha, both speaker and deputy speaker were usually from the ruling party. Very very important. 10th Lok Sabha तक speaker and deputy speaker दोनों ही ruling party से थे. But since 11th Lok Sabha, there has been a consensus that speaker comes from ruling party or ruling alliance, and the post of deputy speaker goes to the main opposition party. Okay, deputy speaker from the main opposition party and speaker comes from ruling alliance, ruling party. Clear? Now speaker and deputy speaker while assuming their office do not make and subscribe any separate oath or affirmation. The institution of speaker and deputy speaker originated in India 1921 under the provision of the Government of India Act 1919. Okay, जो institution है speaker and deputy speaker originated in India in 1921 under the provision of Government of India Act of 1919, Montagu-Chelmsford reforms. At the time, the speaker and deputy speaker were called president and deputy president respectively. Very very important. उस टाइम में speaker and deputy speaker were called as president and deputy president. Speaker called as president and deputy speaker called as डेप्यूटी प्रेसिडेंट एट द टाइम ऑफ 1921. ओके, जब 1919 में मॉन्टेगू जेम्स रिफॉर्म के टाइम में इंस्टीट्यूशन ऑफ स्पीकर एंड डेप्यूटी स्पीकर ओरिजिनेट हुआ था. प्रेसिडेंट एंड डेप्यूटी प्रेसिडेंट बोला जाता था. ठीक है, द सेम नोमेनक्लेचर कंटिन्यू टिल 1947. Before 1921, the Governor General of India used to preside over the meetings of Central Legislative Council. Clear? So, Governor General of India, President और डिप्यूटी प्रेसिडेंट से पहले, मतलब स्पीकर और डिप्यूटी स्पीकर से पहले वो प्रिसाइड करते थे कोई भी मीटिंग को. इन 1921, Frederick Wete and Sachindra Sinha were appointed as the Governor General of India as the first Speaker and first Deputy Speaker. Frederick Wete and Sachindranath Sinha. Clear? Respectively of the Central Legislative Assembly. 1925 में Vittalbhai J. Patil become the first Indian and first elected Speaker of the Central Legislative Assembly. Okay, 1925 में Vittalbhai J. Patil becomes the first Indian थे Vittalbhai J. Patil and the first elected Speaker of the Central Legislative Assembly. 1925 में. Clear? So, Vittalbhai J. Patil become the first Indian and first elected Speaker of the Central Legislative Assembly. Frederick Wete and Sachindranath Sinha were appointed by Governor General of India as the Speaker, Deputy Speaker, respectively. Speaker कौन थे? Frederick Wete and White. Frederick White and Sachindranath Sinha is the first Deputy Speaker. ठीक है, and Vittalbhai J. Patil 1925 में फर्स्ट इंडियन थे जो स्पीकर एज अ स्पीकर इलेक्ट हुए थे सेंट्रल लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली में. क्लियर टोटली? नाउ द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया एक्ट ऑफ 1935 चेंज किया द नोमेनक्लेचर ऑफ प्रेसिडेंट एंड डेप्यूटी प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ द सेंट्रल लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली टू द स्पीकर एंड डेप्यूटी स्पीकर रेस्पेक्टिवली. वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया एक्ट 1935 में चेंज हुआ था. जो प्रेसिडेंट एंड डेप्यूटी प्रेसिडेंट का नाम जो था दैट चेंज हुआ था सेंट्रल लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली में टू स्पीकर एंड डेप्यूटी स्पीकर रेस्पेक्टिवली. हाउएवर द ओल्ड नोमेनक्लेचर continued till 1947 as federal part of 1935 act was not implemented. G.V. Mavlankar and Ananth Swamam Iyengar had distinction of being first speaker and first deputy speaker respectively. Okay, first speaker कौन थे? G.V. Mavlankar and Anantha Swamanam Iyengar was the first deputy speaker. ठीक है, of the Lok Sabha. G.V. Mavlankar also held the post of speaker in the Constituent Assembly Legislative Constituent Assembly. जब legislative type का बनते थे तो G.V. Mavlankar was the chairman. ठीक है, G.V. Mavlankar also held the post of speaker in Constituent Assembly Legislative as well as the Provisional Parliament. He held the post of Speaker of the Lok Sabha continuously for 1 decade, that is 1946 to 1956. Now, panel of chairperson of Lok Sabha. Very very important. Under the rule of Lok Sabha, the Speaker nominates from amongst the members of panel of not more than 10 chairperson. Okay, under the rule of Lok Sabha का जो rule है, Speaker nominate होता है from amongst the members a panel of not more than 10%. 10% का एक पैनल बनाया जाता है. ठीक है, उनमें से ही स्पीकर नॉमिनेट होता है. एनी ऑफ देम कैन प्रिसाइड over the house in absence of the speaker and or deputy speaker. very very important. जो 10 member 10 chairperson का जो पैनल बनाया गया, मतलब 10 से कम भी हो सकता है बट ज़्यादा नहीं हो सकता है, तो उनमें से ही अगर स्पीकर डेप्यूटी स्पीकर एब्सेंट रहता है उनमें से ही कोई डिसाइड करते हैं हाउस को. ही हैज़ द सेम पावर एज द स्पीकर व्हेन सो प्रिसाइडिंग के टाइम सेम पावर रहता है. ठीक है, ही होल्ड्स ऑफिस अंटिल ए न्यू पैनल ऑफ चेयरपर्सन इज नॉमिनेटेड. Now, when a member of panel chairperson is also not present, any other person as determined by the House acts as a speaker. It must be emphasized here that a member of panel of chairperson cannot preside over the House when the office of speaker and deputy speaker is vacant. Very very important. It must be emphasized here that a member of panel of chairperson cannot preside over the House when the office of speaker or deputy speaker is vacant. During such time, the speaker's duties are to be performed by such member of the House as president may appoint for the purpose. The election is held as soon as possible to fill vacant post. Okay. Speaker pro tem. So, Speaker pro tem as provided by the Constitution, Speaker of the last Lok Sabha vacate his office immediately before the first meeting of the newly elected Lok Sabha. Suppose Lok Sabha dissolve हो गया after election, उसके बाद जो newly reconstitute Lok Sabha बनेगा, बस तब तक Speaker act करेगा. ठीक है, बिफोर द फर्स्ट सिटिंग ऑफ द न्यूली इलेक्टेड लोकसभा। देयरफॉर द प्रेसिडेंट अपॉइंट्स अ नंबर ऑफ लोकसभा एज स्पीकर प्रोटेम। देयरफॉर प्रेसिडेंट अपॉइंट करते हैं ए मेंबर ऑफ लोकसभा, लोकसभा का मेंबर को एज स्पीकर प्रोटेम। यूजुअली सीनियर मोस्ट मेंबर इज इलेक्टेड फॉर दिस। द प्रेसिडेंट हिमसेल्फ एडमिनिस्टर ओथ टू स्पीकर प्रोटेम। Speaker pro tem has all powers of the speakers. He presides over the first sitting of the newly elected Lok Sabha. His main duty is to administer the oath to the new members. He also enables the House to elect the new speaker. When new speaker is selected by the House, the office of Speaker pro tem ceases to exist. Hence, this office is a temporary office existing for few days. For example, in 13th Lok Sabha, Mr. Indrajit Gupta was appointed as Speaker pro tem on 20 October 1999. Remained in that office till 22 October 1999 when the new Speaker, Mr. G.M.C. Balayogi, was elected. Okay, so as provided by the constitution, speaker of the last Lok Sabha का जो speaker है वो vacate करेंगे ऑफिस immediately before the first meeting of the newly elected Lok Sabha. ठीक है, तब vacate कर दिए। उसके बाद क्या होगा, देयरफॉर द प्रेसिडेंट अपॉइंट करेंगे मेंबर ऑफ लोकसभा एज अ स्पीकर प्रोटेम। किसके पास तो ओथ लेना होगा, तब तो स्पीकर का अपॉइंटमेंट नहीं हुआ होगा। सो कोई भी मतलब प्रेसिडेंट अपॉइंट करेंगे एक मेंबर को एज अ स्पीकर प्रोटेम। सो यूजुअली सीनियर मोस्ट मेंबर इज इलेक्टेड फॉर दिस। Okay, senior most member of this house elected for this. President himself administer oath to the speaker pro tem. President खुद himself administers oath to the speaker pro tem. President himself administer करते हैं oath to the speaker pro tem का। The speaker pro tem has all powers of the speaker. He presided over first sitting of the newly elected Lok Sabha. His main duty is to administer oath to all new members. He also enables the House to elect the new speaker. When the new speaker is elected by the House, the office of Speaker pro tem ceases to exist. So एक बार अगर न्यू स्पीकर अपॉइंट हो जाएगा, मतलब इलेक्ट हो जाएंगे, फिर वो जो स्पीकर प्रोटेम है वो ceases to exist, वो बंद हो जाएगा। Hence, this office is a temporary office existing for a few days. Now, chairman of Rajya Sabha. So the presiding officer of Rajya Sabha is also known as chairman. वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। राज्यसभा का जो प्रिसाइडिंग ऑफिसर है उनको क्या बोला जाता है, चेयरमैन। एंड लोकसभा का स्पीकर। ठीक है, वाइस प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया इज एक्स ऑफिशियो चेयरमैन ऑफ द राज्यसभा। ठीक है, वाइस प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया ही चेयरमैन होते हैं राज्यसभा का। ड्यूरिंग any period when vice president acts as president or discharge the function of president, he does not perform the duties of office of the chairman of Rajya Sabha. Very very important. The presiding officer of Rajya Sabha is also known as chairman. Vice president of India ex officio chairman के chairman होते हैं। ड्यूरिंग एनी पीरियड, कोई भी पीरियड में, व्हेन द वाइस प्रेसिडेंट एक्ट्स एज प्रेसिडेंट, जब प्रेसिडेंट का एब्सेंट होगा, प्रेसिडेंट नहीं रहेंगे, तब तो वाइस प्रेसिडेंट एक्ट करेंगे ना प्रेसिडेंट के हिसाब से। और डिस्चार्ज द फंक्शन ऑफ द प्रेसिडेंट, ही डज नॉट परफॉर्म द ड्यूटीज ऑफ द ऑफिस ऑफ चेयरमैन ऑफ राज्यसभा, तब वो परफॉर्म नहीं करेंगे चेयरमैन ऑफ राज्यसभा का ड्यूटी। द चेयरमैन ऑफ राज्यसभा कैन बी रिमूव्ड फ्रॉम हिज ऑफिस ओनली इफ ही इज रिमूव्ड फ्रॉम द ऑफिस ऑफ वाइस प्रेसिडेंट। वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। चेयरमैन ऑफ राज्यसभा बस तभी रिमूव हो सकते हैं जब वो वाइस प्रेसिडेंट के जो पद है उससे रिमूव होगा। ठीक है, as a presiding officer, the powers and function of chairman in the Rajya Sabha are similar to that of speaker in Lok Sabha. However, speaker has two special powers which are not enjoyed by chairman. The speaker decides whether a bill moneyable or not, and his decision on this question is final. But we know that राज्य सभा में मानी का उतना कुछ सिग्निफिकेंस नहीं है। राज्यसभा कैन सजेस्ट, बट वो सजेस्ट को एक्सेप्ट करेंगे कि नहीं वो डिसाइड करते हैं लोकसभा, राइट। So speaker decides whether a bill is moneyable or not. Speaker presides over a joint sitting of the two houses of parliament. Okay. So unlike the speaker, who is a member of the house, the chairman is not a member of the house. Very very important. Chairman is not a member of Rajya Sabha. He is chairman, but not a member of the house. Okay. He is vice president. But like speaker, the chairman can also vote in cannot also vote in first instance. चेयरमैन के पास भी फर्स्ट इंस्टेंस में वोट करने का पावर नहीं रहता है। ही टू कैन कास्ट ए वोट इन केस ऑफ इक्वलिटी ऑफ वोट्स। सो उनके पास भी कास्टिंग वोट का पावर रहता है कि टाई हो गया तो कास्टिंग वोट होगा। ठीक है, वो जिनको चूज करेंगे तो वही विन करेगा। ठीक है, वाइस प्रेसिडेंट कैन नॉट प्रिसाइड ओवर अ सिटिंग ऑफ राज्यसभा as its chairman when resolution of for his removal is under consideration. Vice president जो होता है ना, vice president cannot preside, vice president preside नहीं कर सकते हैं over a sitting of Rajya Sabha as its chairman when a resolution for his removal is under consideration. जब उनका रिमूवल का प्रोसीड्यूर रिजोल्यूशन कंसिडरेशन में रहेगा, वाइस प्रेसिडेंट तब प्रिसाइड नहीं करेंगे, ओके, राज्यसभा में. However, he can be present and speak in the house and can take part of in its proceeding without voting even at such a time, while speaker can vote first instance when resolution of removal is under the consideration of the Lok Sabha. But vice president के पास ये voting power नहीं रहता है. We know that स्पीकर के पास ओनली कास्टिंग वोट होता है, बट रिमूवल के टाइम में फर्स्ट इंस्टेंस में स्पीकर वोट कर सकते हैं, बट वाइस प्रेसिडेंट नहीं कर सकते. ठीक है. एज इन केस ऑफ स्पीकर, द सैलरीज एंड अलाउंसेस ऑफ द चेयरमैन आर ऑल्सो फिक्स्ड बाय द पार्लियामेंट. इन केस ऑफ स्पीकर क्या होता है ना, सैलरी एंड अलाउंसेस ऑफ द चेयरमैन in case of speaker की तरह salaries and allowance of the chairman also fixed by the parliament. They are charged on the consolidated fund of India and thus are not subject to annual vote of parliament. During any period when vice president act as president or discharge the function of president, he is not entitled to any salary or allowances payable to the chairman of Rajya Sabha. कोई भी पीरियड में जब वाइस प्रेसिडेंट एक्ट करेंगे एज अ प्रेसिडेंट और डिस्चार्ज द फंक्शन ऑफ प्रेसिडेंट, ही इज नॉट इंटाइटल्ड टू एनी सैलरी और अलाउंस पेएबल एज टू द चेयरमैन ऑफ राज्यसभा. वो अगर चेयरमैन का काम नहीं करेंगे, जितना दिन वो प्रेसिडेंट का एक्ट करेंगे, तो उनको प्रेसिडेंट का सैलरी मिलेगा, बट ये राज्यसभा में चेयरमैन का सैलरी नहीं मिलेगा. बट ही इज पेड द सैलरी एंड अलाउंसेस ऑफ द प्रेसिडेंट ड्यूरिंग सच टाइम. ओके. नाउ डेप्यूटी चेयरमैन ऑफ राज्यसभा. Deputy chairman is elected by the Rajya Sabha itself from amongst its member. Okay, deputy chairman जो होता है वो elect होते हैं राज्यसभा में itself from amongst its member. Whenever the office of deputy chairman falls vacant, Rajya Sabha elects another member to fill the vacancy. जब भी कोई deputy chairman का ऑफिस vacant रहेगा, राज्यसभा elect करेंगे another member to fill vacancy. Deputy chairman vacates his office in the following 3 cases. 3 केस है डेप्यूटी चेयरमैन वैकेट करेंगे उनका ऑफिस को. फर्स्ट, इफ ही सीजेस टू बी ए मेंबर ऑफ राज्यसभा, इफ ही रिजाइंस बाय राइटिंग टू द चेयरमैन. डेप्यूटी चेयरमैन किनको रेजिग्नेशन देंगे? चेयरमैन को, वाइस प्रेसिडेंट को, मतलब वाइस प्रेसिडेंट एक्ट्स एज चेयरमैन, राइट, चेयरमैन को. इफ ही इज रिमूव्ड बाय अ रेजोल्यूशन passed by majority of all the then members of the Rajya Sabha, such a resolution can be moved only after 14 days advance notice. Okay, deputy chairman अगर removed होंगे by a resolution passed by a majority of all the then members of the Rajya Sabha, such a resolution can be moved only after giving 14 days advance notice. Deputy chairman performs the duties of chairman's office when it is vacant or when vice president act as a president or discharge the function of president. Very very important. Deputy chairman जो होंगे ना, he perform the duties of chairman's office when chairman office is vacant and when the vice president acts as president or discharge the function of president. वाइस प्रेसिडेंट के पास 2 मतलब रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है. एक प्रेसिडेंट जब एब्सेंट रहेंगे तब ही एक्ट्स एज प्रेसिडेंट, अदरवाइज वो ही राज्यसभा का चेयरमैन है. इफ के इन केस प्रेसिडेंट एब्सेंट है एंड वाइस प्रेसिडेंट एक्ट्स एज प्रेसिडेंट, तब जो डेप्यूटी चेयरमैन है वो लीड करेंगे, मतलब चेयरमैन होंगे राज्यसभा का. He also acts as chairman when the latter means vice president, chairman is absent from the sitting of the house. In both cases, he has all the powers of the chairman. It should be emphasized here that deputy chairman is not subordinate to the chairman, as deputy speaker is not subordinate to the speaker. He is directly responsible to the Rajya Sabha. Like the chairman, deputy chairman, while presiding over the house, cannot vote in first instance. He can only exercise a casting vote in case of tie. Further, when a resolution for removal of deputy chairman is under consideration of house, he cannot preside over sitting of the house, though he may be present. When chairman presides over the house and deputy chairman is like any other ordinary member of the house. Okay, chairman जब preside करेंगे कोई भी house का, deputy chairman जो होंगे वो any other ordinary member की तरह ही रहेंगे. ठीक है. He can speak in the house, participate in its proceeding, vote on question before the house. Okay. सो डिप्यूटी चेयरमैन कैन स्पीक इन द हाउस, बोल सकते हैं, पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं प्रोसीडिंग में एंड वोट कर सकते हैं ऑन एनी क्वेश्चन बिफोर द हाउस. क्लियर? Like the chairman, deputy chairman is also entitled to a regular salary and allowances. They are fixed by the parliament and are charged on the consolidated fund of India. Now, panel of vice chairpersons of Rajya Sabha. Under the rules of Rajya Sabha, chairman nominate करते हैं from amongst it the members of panel of vice chairperson. Any one of them can preside over the house in the absence of chairman or deputy chairman. जो पैनल रहता है उनमें से कोई भी मेंबर एब्सेंस अगर चेयरमैन एंड डेप्यूटी चेयरमैन रहेंगे तो वो प्रिसाइड कर सकते हैं. ही हैज द सेम पावर एज द चेयरमैन व्हेन सो प्रिसाइडिंग, राइट? सो जो भी चेयरमैन का एक्ट करेंगे, मतलब चेयरमैन जब एब्सेंट रहेंगे तो वो भी चेयरमैन की तरह है, उनका सेम पावर रहेगा. ही होल्ड्स ऑफिस अंटिल ए न्यू पैनल ऑफ वाइस चेयरपर्सन इज नॉमिनेटेड. व्हेन ए मेंबर ऑफ पैनल वाइस चेयरपर्सन इज ऑल्सो not present, any other member as determined by house act as a chairman. It must be emphasized here that the member of the panel of vice chairperson cannot preside over the house when the office of chairman and deputy chairman is vacant. It must be emphasized here that a member of panel of vice chairperson, कोई भी vice chairperson का कोई भी member cannot preside over the house when the office of the chairman or the deputy chairman is vacant. During such time, chairman's duties are to be performed by such member of the house as president may appoint for the purpose. Okay, जब absent रहेगा तब act कर सकते हैं, but here if a member of panel of vice chairperson cannot preside over the house when the office of chairman deputy chairman is vacant, जब vacant रहेगा तब नहीं कर सकते. During such time, chairman duties are to be performed by such a member of the house as president may appoint for the purpose. The election are held as soon as possible to fill the vacant post. Clear? So here panel of vice chairman जो है ना, so under the rules of Rajya Sabha, chairman nominate करते हैं amongst member panel of vice chairperson. Any one of them can preside over the house in absence of chairman or deputy. Absence में chairman और deputy chairman का वो जो पैनल रहेगा उनमें से कोई एक्ट कर सकते हैं, बट वैकेंट के टाइम नहीं कर सकते. क्लियर? नाउ हियर secretariat of the parliament. Each house of the parliament has separate secretariat staff on its own, though there can be some post common to both houses. The recruitment and service condition are regulated by the parliament. The secretariat of house is headed by the general secretary general. He is a permanent officer, is appointed by the presiding officer of the house. Secretariat of parliament क्या है? Each house of parliament, कोई भी पार्लियामेंट का हाउस है, राज्यसभा और लोकसभा, हैज सेपरेट सेक्रेटेरिएट स्टाफ, उनका सेपरेट सेक्रेटेरिएट स्टाफ होता है ऑफ इट्स ओन, दो देयर कैन बी सम पोस्ट कॉमन बोथ द हाउसेस. Their recruitment and service condition are regulated by the parliament. The secretariat of each house is headed by a secretary general. He is a permanent officer and is appointed by the presiding officer of the house. ठीक है? Now leaders in parliament, very very important. So leader of the house. First is leader of the house. Under the rules of Lok Sabha, leader of the house means the prime minister. He is a member of Lok Sabha or a minister who is member of Lok Sabha and is nominated by Prime Minister to function as leader of the house. Okay, rule of Lok Sabha के अंडर leader of the house जो है वो कौन है? Prime Minister है. If he is a member of Lok Sabha or a minister who is a member of Lok Sabha and is nominated by the Prime Minister to function as leader of the house. Okay, हमेशा जब Prime Minister होगा ऐसा नहीं है. लीडर ऑफ द हाउस मीन्स द प्राइम मिनिस्टर इफ ही इज अ मेंबर ऑफ लोकसभा अगर लोकसभा का मेंबर है, राज्यसभा से भी प्राइम मिनिस्टर बन सकते हैं ना, जैसे मनमोहन सिंह थे, तो क्या होगा ना, और ए मिनिस्टर हु इज मेंबर ऑफ लोकसभा इज नॉमिनेटेड बाय प्राइम मिनिस्टर टू फंक्शन एज लीडर ऑफ द हाउस. तब क्या होगा ना, वो प्राइम मिनिस्टर डिसाइड करेंगे कि कौन नॉमिनेट करेंगे कि कौन लीडर ऑफ द हाउस होंगे. ठीक है, देयर इज ऑल्सो अ लीडर ऑफ द हाउस इन राज्यसभा. ठीक है, राज्यसभा में क्या होता है, ही इज अ मिनिस्टर एंड ए मेंबर ऑफ राज्यसभा एंड इज नॉमिनेटेड बाय द प्राइम मिनिस्टर टू फंक्शन एज सच. अगेन ही इज अ मिनिस्टर and a member of Rajya Sabha and is nominated by the Prime Minister to function as such. The leader of the house in either house is an important functionary and exercises direct influence on conduct of business. He can also nominate deputy leader of the house. The same functionary USA is known as majority leader. Okay, so he can also nominate deputy leader of the house. Leader of the house can nominate deputy leader of the house. The leader of the house in either house is an important functionary and exercise direct influence on conduct of business. The same functionary in USA is known as majority leader. Now, leader of opposition. In each house of parliament, there is a leader of opposition. The leader of largest opposition party, having not less than 1/10 seat of total strength of the house, is recognized as leader of opposition in that house. Okay, जिनका सीट 1/10 से ज़्यादा है, he is the leader of opposition. ठीक है, so in each house he is the opposition party, right? In each house of parliament there is a leader of the opposition. The leader of the largest opposition party कौन है? Having not less than 1/10 seat in total strength of the house. Total strength जितना है उनका 1/10 से कम नहीं होना चाहिए. He is the largest majority party and leader of the house is recognized as leader of opposition in that house. So, in a parliamentary system of government, the leader of opposition has a significant role to play. His main function are to provide a constructive criticism of the policies of government and to provide alternate government. Okay, therefore, leader of opposition of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha were accorded statutory recognition in 1977. Therefore, leader of the opposition of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha were accorded statutory recognition in 1977. They are also entitled to salary, allowances, other facilities equivalent to that of a cabinet minister. It was 1969 that an official leader of the opposition was recognized for the first time. Okay, 1969 में official leader of the opposition was recognized for the first time. The same function in USA is also known as minority leader. Okay, leader of the house is majority leader called in USA and minority leader is leader of opposition. British political system has an unique institution called as shadow cabinet. It is formed by the opposition party to balance the ruling cabinet and to prepare its member for the future ministerial offices. Very, very important. British political system has an unique institution. British political system के पास क्या है? Shadow cabinet. And it is formed by the opposition party to balance the ruling cabinet and to prepare its member for the future ministerial offices. It is in the shadow cabinet also every member in ruling cabinet is shadowed by a corresponding member in the opposition cabinet. Okay, so जो पार्टी रहता है, जो mainly leading party, उनका every member is shadowed by a corresponding member from the opposition cabinet. The shadow cabinet serves as a alternate cabinet if there is a change of government. That is why Ivor Jennings described leader of opposition as the alternative prime minister. He enjoys the status of a minister and is paid by the government. Now whip क्या होता है? Though the office of leader of the house and leader of the opposition are not mentioned in the Constitution of India, they are mentioned in the rules of the house and parliamentary statute respectively. Very, very important. Though the office of leader of the house and the leader of the opposition are not mentioned in the Constitution of India, Constitution में mention नहीं है, they are mentioned in the rule of the house. Leader of the house is mentioned in rule of the house and leader of the opposition is mentioned in parliamentary statute. The office of whip, on the other hand, is mentioned in neither the Constitution of India nor the rules of the house nor the parliamentary statute. It is based on the Convention of Parliamentary Government. Okay, so whip का जो है ना, whip का position is based on the Convention of the Parliamentary Government. Every political party, whether ruling or opposition, has its own whip in the parliament. He is appointed by the political party to serve as an assistant floor leader. Very, very important. Whip is served as assistant floor leader. He is appointed by the political party to serve as an assistant floor leader. He is charged with the responsibility of ensuring the attendance of the party members in the large numbers and securing their support in favor or against a particular issue. So whip का क्या duty है? He is responsible of ensuring the attendance of the party members. कितना party member present है, attendance वो whip देखते हैं, and in large number and security their support in favor और अगेंस्ट अ पर्टिकुलर इशू, कोई भी पर्टिकुलर इशू में वीपी डिसाइड करते हैं, मतलब वीपी देखते हैं कि कौन फेवर में है कौन अगेंस्ट में है. He regulates and monitor their behavior in the parliament. The members are supposed to follow the directives given by the whip. Whip जो directives देंगे, members are supposed to follow. Otherwise, disciplinary action can be taken. Okay? So now, session of the parliament. So in next video, I will cover the session of the parliament. Stay tuned. Thank you. Thank you for attending this session. Let's meet in next class.